Hey Kira, my name is James Wanky. This is to introduce you that Action Learning Project course offered under the Masters in Business and Management program at the University of Waikato is a valuable course which provides real practical skills. First, me and my group mates, we decided to brainstorm and list down some of the global issues which are affecting the world today to come up with our Dragon Dance business idea. Then we selected the one which is most dangerous but can be controlled and mitigated by people and asked the question why the world is facing that problem. After that, we tried to come up with some solutions and selected the most suitable solution to the problem. This is the concept of this project to our group called Karaka with a business name of Hikabytes. The problem that my group identified was the plastic pollution. Our part solution to this problem is to introduce the plastic-free products, and there we made up our minds to sell edible cutlery including forks, knives, and spoons in both New Zealand and Australian markets. After having the product in mind, we searched everywhere to locate the manufacturers or suppliers of edible cutleries, and we managed to find three, but the Indian-made cutleries are cheaper than the Chinese-made. So we go for Indian-made cutleries and kept China as our backup supplier if India's supplier encounters any uncertainties in the future. After identifying the potential suppliers, we did the market research for both countries by identifying the potential competitors and carry out SWOT and pestle analysis. Further, we conduct the research on government requirements basing on their business regulations. After having all this information, we negotiated with our business partners on how to bring edible cutleries to the market. There, we calculated all the costs and did the financial projection statement for over 5 years. The business idea was then presented during the Dragon Dance to get the attention of potential investors to invest in our company by covering the remaining part of the total cost after we, the co-founders, pledged our shares. In this course, I have learned many new ideas and skills under the project called Dragon Dance. While doing this project, I have learned how to write good business plans, marketing researches, and doing financial statements. These are some of the most valuable skills I have learned and gained from this project. I have found this course as very important or useful, and most of the skills I have gained from this course will be helpful to me in the future. Some of the issues I faced are like lacking of research skills, slow in compiling data, misinterpretation of data, limited market knowledge, and limited knowledge of the country of our business interest and its market. However, my group mates were so helpful to provide me with some of the sources to collect the data and write a good business plan. Therefore, group work is not to complete tasks on time, but is also to share knowledge and produce positive results. For the ALP, the Dragon Dance project is a good idea, but I hate the presentation part because I am not good in public speaking. I was quite nervous in the first hits, but in the finals, I did the presentation with confidence, and even though the presentation room was packed with crowd. Further, I was also disappointed with my group members when we shifted from one business idea to another while the time flew very fast. However, we managed to complete everything within 2 weeks and went into finals and came second in grand final. That is bonus to me and my group mates. If I were given a chance to do the ALP again, I should focus more again on the government regulations like Company Act, food safety concerning health and security, and other possible regulations of New Zealand and Australian markets. This is because my group lacked knowledge on the areas mentioned and we could not finish the first spot of the presentation. Me and my group mates, we were very strong in financial statement, market research, supply chain, and the presentation itself, but could not finish strongly because of lack of knowledge on government regulations in doing the business. Thanks, and that brings us to the end of my reflection on ALP.